What's up guys, this is Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor and other mobile game content, and today it's Arena of Valor time and we have someone on the channel who's basically a staple hero, especially in the jungle in the lower ranks. I'm on Diamond right now and I just picked up BUTTFERFLY in order to showcase how good she is right now. She has been really good in the lower tiers already, but since she got a new upgrade, she is kind of even crazier than before. So we're going to have a look at the build, we're going to check out a gameplay, and I guess this is going to be it. So if you like this kind of content, of course a thumbs up is always appreciated, and if you are not a subscriber of this channel yet, hit the subscription button, put up the notifications, and you will be informed every single time I upload a video, which helps both of us. You get new content and I get a lot of views. So enjoy today's game and let's check out the build first. So guys, this is the basic jungle build that you find on most BUTTFERFLYs. We are going with full damage. There's basically no item that is utility or sustainability besides, of course, the Blade of Eternity, but that is just for resurrection purposes, which means when you are dead and you are killed and the cooldown is up, you will be resurrected without a problem. You will gain some health and you can activate that activation twice. So we've got the Soul Reaver, we've got Rank Breaker, we've got the Sancti, we've got the Fenrir's, and of course we do get some boots, and these are the important ones because these boots are actually decreasing the amount or the duration of crowd control effects. That is what this kind of unique passive resistance stands for, meaning that if there is a crowd control effect applied on you, the duration of the effect is decreased by 35%. If you find yourself in the position that you would need some more armor or some more durability, I would advise you to not go with Mr. Stabby and the Soul Reaver, but to go with the Gnoll Cleaver and then upgrade it to the Leviathan. That is the only change that you might actually come upon. Arcana-wise, we're going with a Marksman warrior build, meaning that we do get plus 45 normal attack damage, we do get an armor pierce by 100, and our movement speed is increased. Remember, you don't have many auto attacks, so you want those to hit as thick as possible. Therefore, we're going with 10 times Onslaught, we're going with 10 times Assassinate, and 10 times Skewer to round up the build. And as we're going mainly versus a single target, we are going with Desperate Duel. So you do get movement speed and you will get more stacks that are going to increase your damage even further. And as you can see, we're going with Devourer. We're going here with the Deadly Claw. That's enhancing our ability or the attack damage by 38. Then we're going with Desperate Duel, as we might be able to get some towers and do some tower divings. We are going with the Tower Blessing, and as she gains a shield in the latest stages of the game, of course we want to increase that shield capacity even further, and therefore we're going with a Fatal Regrowth. So that's the build. Let's put that into action. Alright guys, so we start obviously in the blue side of the jungle, means that we're going for the mana and cooldown speed reduction golem at first hand. This is due to the fact that we want to clear our jungle first at this point and then rotate down to the bottom lane where we've got Zip and we've got Valheim at the moment. So this is like the normal and usual jungle stuff that I am going to apply. Skill wise, I'm trying out things like, in this case I think I went with maxing the second ability first, and as I see that something is going on on the top lane, I'm going to rotate up even if I don't have my skills ready, but I was super low, so I went in for first blood, and I think I kind of saved her if she was about to go in afterwards again. So here we go. We steal one single jungle camp here, and we've got the butterfly on the opposing side of the team, making her retreat, and the start of the game went quite neutral, like nothing to write home about. We've got one kill here. We completed our first rotation. Now Spirit Sentinel is up. We could get it, or we could have went for it beforehand, and I was super lucky because I hate things like that going to happen. Like, I hate when people are going to steal your buff early on. It's completely fine if you are going for, let's say, red buff if the game has been going on for quite a while. But I hate it when people are starting with red buff right from the start, because it's just going to be a really downgrade. You are going to miss one of the main opportunities to get sustained damage, because it's just a damage fueling buff. That's what it's there for, and this is just something that I don't appreciate that much. And as you can see, we don't have big problems jumping in on people using our abilities to the fullest. And unfortunately, she gained a little health boost. Otherwise, I would have been able to go for Butterfly here, and that would have been huge. To get the jungler from the enemy team is always one of the focused things that you should take into account. Unfortunately, Lorian just throws away his life. I don't know what happened here. I don't know what the intention was. Basically, I guess that he thought the enemy were quite lowish, like all of them. And I guess that he wanted to get some kills in to get some gold. But as you can see, as it happened, it turned out to be a fairly poor decision, and he was killed in the blink of an eye, no matter what's about to happen. So 5-5 at the moment. Guess I'm kill leader with my 3 kills. Went in for getting the Abyssal Dragon here, but there's just too much rabble around here. Like, there is Zata here. We've got I think that kind of saved me. I think that kind of thing saved me. Otherwise, I would have been dead. And so is Butterfly here. Super good decision. We've got Abyssal Dragon. We've got 4 kills here. So kind of good decision from my team to go in and risk it all, because it was high risk, high reward, and we got the reward for it, I guess. After I finished the first part of the upgrade for the Soul Weaver, now I'm going with boots, and after I finish the boots, which I already did, I'm going with the rest of the item build, and now it's only 120 gold, and there we go. So we can now start the initial build. The setup is there. We've got our boots, and we've got a fully modified jungle item. Therefore, what we're going to focus on is ganks right now, and on the other hand, we're trying to get as many monsters as possible to get our jungle stacks here. As you can see, we've got 15 right now. That means we need to kill another 15 enemies before we can actually get into the beauty of having a full upgraded and therefore fully applicable item. That was risky and that was huge. Unfortunately, Lorian is not really paying that much attention, but it is enough to get Zata down. And as you can see, the main game is focusing around the solo, the dual lane. And I was looking for some opportunities here. And as you can see, Alice is dead. Valheim is dead, and now we are about to get Butterfly, but unfortunately she is a little bit too fast, a little bit on the quicker side, and now she wants to return the favor, and unfortunately, as Lorian is not fast enough, I can't do anything else than die. Should have been a little bit faster and everything would have just fallen into place. But now 6 kills, 2 deaths, and 2 assists. I'm fine with that. Like, Butterfly was always a character that felt pretty smooth to play because of the speed increase coming from her first attack, and because of the jump capabilities. She's able to jump into the backline if you manage to use your skills wisely, and now it feels even smoother. Like, it's kind of like a real package right now, and I guess that is a good reason why many people are playing her again. And I mean, she was some of the, like, many players are just like, oh my god, Butterfly is such a noob champ, but come on, you need to know how to play her, because otherwise she is useless anyways. Like, that's true for many different heroes. If you don't know how to play them, it doesn't matter if they're noobish or not. Of course, her kit does help you a lot if you make mistakes. She forgives things, and that's, of course, especially friendly if you're new to the game. So there's nothing to blame about that. It's just the way it is. And even if we don't like it, and that would be super, super bad, we can't change it. That's the deal. So there we go. I wanted to go in for him, but his sprint ability is way too much for me to bear. And unfortunately, I don't have the range here. I can't deal with it. And the other Butterfly is already 2 levels ahead. I don't know how she managed to do that. I think she is behind in terms of kills. But no matter what, I'm not opening up the screen, so I don't really know what's going on. I should have done it, but of course it doesn't change anything about it. It would just explain the things that were happening right now. So trying to get some gold here, trying to get some stacks here as well. As I said, that's one of the main things that you should obviously focus on, to get as many jungle stacks as possible. We're jumping around here, getting some creep waves, and of course there's stuff going on the top lane. We're going in here. Defeated another champion, got another Butterfly here, so that was worthwhile. And now of course I need to be super careful about that, because that Zata can just kill me under tower with ease. So as the enemy jungler is dead and Malak is dead, could have gone for Abyssal Dragon, but I decided to go for the tower here first. I want to just break down the strategic important points that are strategically important as we win the games by destroying towers. It's the win condition. And I'm sorry. The problem is, she deals a ton of damage, and of course you need to be careful about that. I don't have the meshes to fight against Valheim here, and because my ping was so bad all the time, I decided to set myself on mobile and just disrupting my Wi-Fi. So that was the explanation for that quick intercourse. 7-3 right now. Intercourse. There wasn't intercourse. Interruption was the word I was looking for. So don't get me started on this. He's able to defeat Zata. I mean, Valheim is one of the easier characters as well. He's given me a heartache through this game, because I was just melting down sometimes. It was really stupid with the sprint ability. He's just so goddamn fast. Look at this. He's just running away, activating sprint, and he's gone for good. So what you should do is basically go into the fight with your first skill, and then use your ultimate as the gap closer while he is trying to get away. That should be That should be the right sequence of skills, not the other way around. So 734, I'm fine with it. Like, of course, you all have seen the 20 kill butterflies, but I'm not one of them. I had one game which is really bad actually, so it's not really that helpful in comparison to a 5-5 Zata. As I said, like, Butterfly is behind in terms of kills, but she somehow managed to get some more of the other stuff. And she built Fenrir's first, so she got a nice damage multiplicator on the one hand, and she is building the Leviathan on the other hand. As I said in the intro, when I was describing my build, that is the choice. When you want to have a little bit more sustain, a little bit more armor, then you're going for Leviathan instead of Soul Reaver, and that's what she did, and I think it worked quite well against me, as far as I can tell from the encounters that we had so far. So might do that as well, just to decide which is working best for me. I mean, there are better builds and worse builds, but the perfect build, I don't know if it does exist. And this is the new strength of Ivory. Ivory has just been increased in terms of the skills that she has, because right now there is a beautiful triple kill on Ivory, something that would not have been possible in the past because her kit was just so damn bad. So we are about to get into the tower range. And oh yeah, my mobile phone was about to be depleted. And therefore we're going in full encounter here, and this is the end of the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think what's been missing so far is some kind of verdict. I think Butterfly is even better than she was before. MVP for me here. Of course, that is a reason why I should pick, or why I would pick a video like that. So she's really strong right now. She is even better than before because she gets this little nice shield and a lot of damage with the ultimate reset and stuff like that. So I think she's fairly good, and you should try it out, especially in lower ranks, because that is where she shines. But if you know how to play against her, she is not that much of a threat anymore. But of course, she's still deadly. So that's my verdict. Enjoy!